You're paying attention because Vladimir Putin has just issued what can only be described as a chilling warning involving nuclear weapons, global world order, and NATO's continued provocation. Oh, and that NATO lie that Russia launched an unprovoked war against Ukraine. Yeah, that lie is now crumbling right before our eyes. We've got a few big stories that are unfolding this weekend that I want to bring to you. So while Russia had nuclear submarines off the Florida coast this week and Putin was laying out a nuclear policy with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, the White House was busy doing important work for Pride Month, inviting men in dresses to stage fake press conferences in the White House press briefing room.
JVN.
Oh, yes.
Is it true that is all your natural hair?
Yes, I can confirm that this is not a wig.
Follow-up question, do you use your own products?
So now you know why the world doesn't take us seriously anymore. But over to someone who people are taking seriously, and that's Vladimir Putin right now. So Asia rolled out the red carpet for Putin this week during his Asia tour, which included stops in North Korea, Vietnam. Putin dropped a bombshell, both metaphorically and potentially literally. He called out NATO, citing recent escalations and threats. He's signaling a potential change to Russia's nuclear deterrence policy. And he said defeat in Ukraine would mean the end of Russia. A defeat in Ukraine would mean the end of Russia. So that's not going to happen despite what NATO thinks.
I think Zelensky and his friends will obviously know when there are Russian tanks in Kiev. I'm afraid that's what it's probably going to take. And I think Mr. Putin has figured that out. And I sense that something really big is coming.
This is a major change to their nuclear policy. So now Russia will not just use nukes in response to nukes if they're attacked, but also if there's a threat to the existence of Russia itself. So what's exceedingly chilling about that is that Putin is combining rhetoric with a very tangible show of military support. He's not just blathering on and making statements that he's not backing up.
Knowledge that our grocery stores are full of artificial food, sugary juices, cookies, cake, chips, and everything in between. Most people already know that the majority of the food at the grocery stores are created in a lab. While most of us in the US have come to accept the quality of the food, some people refuse to eat it. Those who want to avoid these artificial foods for the sake of their health are left with very few options to purchase from, as everything in the grocery stores seem to be contaminated. One thing that those who are trying to eat healthier can rely on are meats, fruits, and vegetables, as you can't fake those, right? Well, it's starting to seem like not even those foods are safe anymore. With many videos floating around online showing otherwise, it appears that these stores are clearly selling us fake food. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos every other day exposing the truth. In today's episode, we will be talking about grocery stores selling fake food. Let's get right into it. It's no mystery that the quality of our food has been diminishing over the years. Walking through any grocery store in America confirms that. Most food that is offered at the grocery store is highly processed, refined, and artificially flavored and full of seed oils. These foods are responsible for the poor health most Americans face. The biggest mistake Americans ever made was blindly trusting those who produce our food. The moment people stopped worrying about what's in their food, these companies started to take advantage. Now, we are seeing the effects of blindly trusting these greedy corporations who put profit over people. In today's world, you can't go into a grocery store and purchase real nutritious food anymore, as it's all been replaced by artificial junk that will most likely take you out before you're in your 60s. There used to be foods that were always safe foods that you know you can eat, and it's all natural and healthy, like meat and produce. You know you can't go wrong by buying steak or getting some fresh fruits and vegetables, right? Well, it's starting to seem like not even those foods are safe anymore.